Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Friday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi with SidekickSean.com, and I help people make extra money on the side using social media. What is happening? Welcome. All of you are so awesome. It's just like when it goes out, I gotta readjust. Man, you guys are so awesome. I was actually gonna do a whole other live, but I guess I gotta do this live. Jenny, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. I think I've lost my voice. Okay, tonight's live, I actually was going to do a whole other live, but it turned out to be this, like I said. But thank you. So you guys saw that I posted. I'm kind of selling everything. Well, not kind of selling everything, and have decided to bag up and move on to the next chapter. So why the move? Why the sudden move? And what does that have anything to do with you? And what's the takeaway? Um, so I'm not really sure how much of this I want to share tonight, but I will share gradually as we go forward. But what I will tell you is this that, oh no, here I am. And looking elsewhere. Um, my voice today has been off the charts. So, why the move and what does that have anything to do with you and what's the takeaway, right? So, about almost 2 years ago, and actually March 5th, it'll be 2 years. 2 years ago, um, as you know, things had changed. The job, the health, the relationship all went sour. And I have been at my location for, well, since then and a year and a half prior to that. But it's not very affordable. It's not very affordable for a couple of reasons. And again, this is extremely transparent, you guys. I don't like to be this transparent. This is very difficult for me to share some of this stuff. And this is not an easy night for me. So, because I made this decision very quickly, very quickly. I was just like, I just got to make this decision, that kind of a thing. And although I'm sticking by it, it's not an easy one. It's definitely not. Some of you know how attached I am to this apartment and the view and where I am and all that stuff. But I'm willing to give that up. And the reason why is this. I was actually talking to somebody just right before this live, and that's the reason why I was a little late. But, you know, I started and relaunched this business at a level zero with very high expenses and no job, basically no income coming in and extreme high expenses, right? Because everything just kind of was pulled from underneath me, right? So when that happened, I kept going. I mean, it's been a couple of years. I kept going, and it just right now. I mean, the lease is up, so it just doesn't make sense for me to put myself under this pressure when I'm building. Okay, now why I tell you this again, I'm probably leaving some details out, but why I'm telling you this is this. I could get a job. I could get a job. I don't know how long I would actually hold it. I'll be very truthful with you. I don't know how long they would hold me because I don't know my condition. There are days that I don't have good days. Sometimes I have really bad weeks. So I don't know the job situation, so I really don't know how long that would last. So I could get a job, and I could kind of maintain, this, and I'd probably have to, well, if you have a like a full time job, um, it'd be a different schedule, right, to do what I do, right? And so, personally, I feel like if I were to do that, it would distract me from my path, my journey, where I'm going, my purpose, what I'm fighting for, what I'm standing up for. Um, I feel like it would pull me away from all that. And so, even though this is extremely difficult, like the stuff I have, well, now you guys have seen like the whole place and the location and all that stuff. It's very difficult, but sometimes we talked about it the other night. Sometimes you got to make those tough decisions, and they're not going to come in easy. They're not going to be simple to handle. They're going to be simple to handle. They're not going to be easy to handle, right? But if you really, really want to go after your purpose, okay, sometimes this is the heat you got to take. Sometimes you got to downsize. Sometimes you got to go back to the basics and kind of shuffle things around and work your way back up again, right? So that's what's going to happen. So because I made such a quick decision, and basically like today, like this morning, I thought about it last night, obviously, but I had to make a decision over the weekend because I didn't want to do a new lease, obviously. So because I made the quick decision, I don't actually have a place to go to yet, because I mean I haven't like picked a place yet. So when some people are asking me where are you going, um, I don't know. Wherever the good Lord leads me, wherever I find in the next couple of days, right? Because again, the decision was so made so fast, so I haven't had a chance to look at anything, right? And tomorrow, there's a bunch of people that are going to come get the furnitures and you know all this stuff, and then I gotta box everything in one day. And I'm still doing my live. Right. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. This is definitely teaching in the moment. That is for sure. So sometimes you got to make those the decisions, right? So I went picked out a storage and all this stuff. So in the next couple of days, I'm going to be extremely busy just putting everything together, box everything up, and I think Monday I should probably. I think it's Monday or Sunday. It's Monday. Monday I am going to be out of here. So I'm not sure where I'm going to do my live Monday night from. I guess we'll see. I guess we shall see. Um, yeah, I wish you could have seen it too. I really do. Um, I, I actually had that conversation with PK because PK had a chance to come by and see it a couple weeks ago, and I hadn't even decided what I was going to do a couple weeks ago, obviously. And so I'm like, oh man, this is really cool. I'm like, I know, right? That's cool. So yeah, I wish you had definitely come and seen it, but hey, there's going to be a next one. We're building an empire, so I ain't going nowhere. But I want it to be at least a little transparent because I have got so many messages, people asking me, "Hey, you okay? You okay? You okay?" I took a video of my furniture, right? So you kind of get a very good idea of what's going on. But I definitely have tons of the videos of the place. Yeah. I just really like this place, but I've blessed it. I've passed it on to the next person. So whoever comes, I'm hoping that it does what it did for me, bless them, and yeah. So Monday night, folks. We don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see where we're gonna go live from. But so keep me in your prayers. Like I said, remember I had said keep me in your prayers because I really didn't know what I was gonna do. Well, that's only one thing, but like a few things that I had asked to keep like me in prayer for, and this was one of them because I really couldn't decide. But I feel like it's the right decision, even though it's really fast. That's the disadvantage because I usually like to at least have a little bit of time to pack and this and that, but I'd had to make that decision quickly because the rents here, if you go month to month, is insane. If you like don't have a lease, right? Like it would go up $1,000 for an extra month. It's just insane. It's like so it's just crazy out here. Some of you are out here in Orange County, so it's like insane. If you don't have a lease, if you decide to go like what they call month to month, they tag on literally like $900 to $1,000 to your regular rent, and they call that month to month amount. Because if you do a 6 month, obviously it's a little less. If you do a 12 months, a little less. And sometimes they give you leeway to do 13 month. So I'm like, no, I'm not paying an extra 1,000 for just an extra month. I could even go to a hotel for that price. It's like I'd go vacationing for a month, for that price. 46,000 and like that. Yeah. Well, yeah. Those were the good old days, and that's a nice little chunk of change for your dad. So that's the thing with the move. If you haven't seen the furniture, I have a bunch of people. Nobody's bought anything yet. Well, I wasn't home today. I didn't entertain anybody today. So tomorrow, a bunch of people are coming by. One person said, I want to see everything and just maybe I take everything. So if you are looking for something, because I'm getting a bunch of messages. If you are looking for something, hit me up quick. And if you've been to my place, you already know I'm spotless clean. I take care of everything pretty decent, you can tell. And so if you are looking for something, I got so much stuff. I got dish. I'm just gonna get rid of as much as I possibly can. That's my thing. So I'm getting messages here. So as much as I possibly can, like dishes, mishes, all that stuff. So let me know if you guys are down here, interested, open, taking a look. Redondo Beach to me is about, I have somebody coming from San Diego, so it's about an hour from here. But Redondo from me to Redondo is about 30, I think 35 miles, about a half hour, 35 miles. So with that, keep me in your prayers. Keep me in your prayers. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys got some love out of this. Like seriously, like this is raw stuff, right? I share this stuff because I'm standing up for what I believe. If you only knew the backstory, believe me, you will. But if you only knew the backstory, it's 90% because of what I believe in, what I've completely changed and where I am now and what I believe in and what I stand for. So, yeah. So with that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I appreciate you guys. I want to know, drop your thoughts, your comments. You'll know the backstory. The backstory is coming. You'll know the story. It's coming. Don't worry. Everybody will know everybody who wants to know. It's coming. So with that, if you feel like this is worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love. Tag a couple people. Come on now. And I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, and I help folks create a side income using social media. Signing off until tomorrow when we're doing it all over again. Much love. That's funny, Jenny.